Would you like to learn seller financing strategies we use to build our $350 million portfolio? My name is Rafik Moore. I'm the CEO of Brait Capital, a real estate investment company that focuses on value-add investing. Over the past 10 years, I've built a massive real estate portfolio using these strategies to get sellers to finance our deals. Today, I'm going to share 7 proven strategies and tactics that help me acquire value-add real estate using seller financing. By the end of the video, you'll know exactly how to structure seller financing deals that work for you and the seller, even if you're just starting out. Let me share with you how to do this so you have a win-win outcome every time you deal with a distressed seller. Number 1, this is the golden rule. Meet with the seller face to face. Why? Because real estate is people business, and there's a lot of psychology in the way you interact with people. Deals don't happen without relationships. What I do, if property is listed, I ask the broker to invite the seller to the showing. I schedule the tour for around 11 a.m. so I can invite the seller and the broker to a lunch right after. And yes, I always pick up the tab. Over the meal, I ask the right questions and find out what motivates the seller, find out the story of the deal and the reason for distress. This lets me connect with the seller and the broker and set the tone for further negotiations. Go the distance, literally. If the seller lives out of state, I insist on meeting them face to face, no matter where they are. This single strategy has made me millions. I've gone to visit people in Cleveland, Miami, New York, Cincinnati, and even Honolulu. Every time I've gone to visit these sellers, I was able to negotiate great seller finance packages and negotiate discounts and really good terms on these deals. When you go the extra mile, sellers feel your commitment and respect your hustle. Many of my best deals, discounts, and seller financing options came because I showed up in person, sometimes even flying my own airplane. Pro tip, I believe in the strategy so much that I eventually invested in an airplane to travel quickly to meet the sellers directly. That one decision allowed me to close more deals, get better terms, and develop long-term relationships with my sellers. Some of these sellers even sold me their other properties later and invested in my deals. Here's the takeaway. When the sellers see your willingness to go the distance, they'll go the distance for you. 3, don't ask for seller financing too soon. This is critical. Never ask for seller financing right away. Build trust first. Why? Think about it. If you ask a stranger for money, they'll say no. They don't know you. But if you ask someone who knows your intentions and trust your ability, the answer is often yes. Sellers need to feel your energy and believe you are there to add value, not to waste their time. Number 4, build trust through transparency, but at the right time. Once you have signed contract, share your vision. Be honest about how you'll add value and improve the property. But let me share a mistake I made. I once told the seller my entire plan before signing a purchase agreement. I got too excited. What happened? The seller took my ideas, implemented them, and I lost the deal. Oops. The lesson is build trust, but only share your plans after the deal is secured, after you have a property under contract. Number 5, show sellers the benefits of seller financing. Here's how I position seller financing. I make it clear how it benefits them. How I explain it, Mr. Seller, by financing this deal, you can get a higher sales price, earn interest on your equity, reduce capital gain taxes, sell without the headache of managing a lump sum. When you frame seller financing as a solution to their problem, they're far more likely to say yes. We do that all the time. We've been able to buy a lot of properties using seller financing. Number 6, if the answer is no, don't get discouraged. This is a big one. If the seller says no at first, don't get discouraged. Some of the best deals we've done is where seller financed their properties 6 to 12 months after our initial contact. What I do, be respectful when the seller doesn't agree with your offer. Follow up every month with a phone call or an email. Sellers notice your persistence and commitment. Many times, the sellers who initially said no became my best mentors and investors later. Remember, real estate is a long game. Never burn a bridge. Number 7, treat your sellers like you treat investors. Here's something I do that's a total game changer. Once I get a value add deal under contract, I treat the sellers as if they're one of my investors. There's 2 conversations going on when you get a value add deal under contract. One conversation with the seller and the other conversation is with your investor. You beat up the property to your seller, tell them how it's fallen apart, deferred maintenance, all the other issues. And to your investor, you say something completely opposite. You tell them, hey, it looks bad right now, but it's going to look great in the future. Well, once you have the deal locked in, contract is signed, then you flip the script and tell the seller how what you're gonna do is gonna be amazing and how the property will improve. And with your excitement and hopefully you've built a rapport, sometimes sellers will get excited and they will leave the capital with you. Sometimes they'll come in a second lien position, other times they can come in a pref equity. Many times they're financed properties in first lien position or financed 100% of our deals. Strategies we use to get seller financing, and this is one of them. Bonus strategy, here's the twist. After the deal is locked, I go back to the seller and pitch them their own deal as if they're an investor. I share my plans, show them how I'll add value, and invite them to reinvest alongside me. Why does this work? If the seller sees you as competent and that you have integrity, they'll trust you with their money. Some of the most successful deals came when sellers chose to invest with us. To recap, here are the 7 strategies I use to get seller financing. Number 1, meet every seller face to face. Number 2, go the distance. Show sellers you're committed. Number 3, don't ask for seller financing too soon. Build trust first. Meet face to face first. Number 4, build trust through transparency. Tell them what your plans are. Number 5, clearly explain the benefits of seller financing, sometimes even meet with their CPA or a lawyer. Number 6, if the answer is no, don't give up. Follow up persistently and respectfully, and you'll get the deal over time. And number 7, treat your sellers like investors. They might even fund your deals. These strategies helped me build a $350 million portfolio in the last 11 years, starting with 0. I'm sure they'll work for you too. If you get value from this video, hit that like button or subscribe for more real estate strategies. Drop a comment below if you use seller financing or if you're ready to try it out. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Remember, real estate is people's business. Build relationships and always add value to buildings, to communities, to investors, to vendors, and the deals and profits will follow. I'm Rafik Moore, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you very much.